Welcome to Touch Base Tuesdays, where we touch base on Tuesdays. Tomorrow night begins the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur. It is the Day of Atonement. It's an accountability check-in, to check in with ourselves, each other, the community, the world. How have we acted, behaved in the past year? How do we intend to behave ideally better in the year ahead? I personally love Yom Kippur because I'm intense. I mean, I think that's probably the correlation there. But I, maybe you don't know, but I'm a big fan of consent. It's a thing I teach and write about and perform about and talk about. And I think a part of consent is accountability, how we check in with ourselves and each other. And what's so powerful about Yom Kippur is that it's an opportunity for communal acknowledgement of holding ourselves accountable. And one of my favorite, feels like a weird word, but one of my favorite ways we do that on Yom Kippur is with the Al-Chet, which is part of what's called the Vidui confessional. And the Al-Chet is recited multiple times throughout the holiday of Yom Kippur. Al-Chet translates directly from Hebrew as for the sins. Some communities, some people translate it instead as for missing the mark. And what happens in the Al-Chet is there is a recitation of multitudes of ways we have missed the mark. And we acknowledge them together in community. Some people have a practice of beating their chest, some massaging their heart. I found for the last many years, every time I'm reciting the Al-Chet, I just weep. And so I've been thinking about the Al-Chet, preparing for it in the days ahead. And what I like about the translation of missing the mark instead of for the sins or for sinning is sin just sort of like, it just drops, it just falls, it plunks, it kerplunks. But missing the mark, there is action in there. There is an acknowledgement that we can do better. The binary of sin doesn't sit well with me, but missing the mark honors and acknowledges that we are all in motion and that there is a way to antenna tune, to show up better for each other and ourselves and the world in the year ahead. So I invite you to join me, whether you celebrate Yom Kippur or not, to think about the ways you've been missing the mark and the ways that you intend to meet it more readily ahead. Take care.